Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to do some crazy stuff right here, man. I got a great video right here. In this video, we're going to talk about how the top 10 guys of the NBA season this year, right? The top 10 guys according to ESPN coming into this season, how the superstar players, the star guys, are still load managing, still missing a lot of games, which is hurting the game, which is not pushing the game forward. No one cares when the role guys miss games. No one cares when the bench players miss games or if they load manage. No one cares because they're not pushing the game forward. It's the star players, the superstar guys, the top 10 guys that push the game forward. Those are the guys that we're talking about missing games. And they're continuing to miss games. That's why the NBA product suffers. So you see games where you have one team playing against another team and the other team has none of its players there. This is what you get every night almost in the NBA. Oh, the star guys are out. Oh, this guy's resting. Oh, this guy's out with a sore shoulder. This guy's out with a sore foot. And it's the top guys. And we're going to talk about and expose these guys versus the older generation. I'm going to compare these guys in the 2025 season, the top 10 guys coming into this year versus the top 10 guys in the 1996 season, guys. And we're going to talk about how many games these guys have missed versus those guys and how many times these guys have played 82 games in the season versus how many times those guys have played 82 games in the season, guys. And I'm going to blow your mind with these numbers, guys. I'm telling you guys right now. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all support, man. It really means a lot, guys. Like I said, real recognize real. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I'm going to blow your mind in this video with some of these numbers that I got, man. You know, some of the research that I did, man, digging into this stuff, man, because we talk about load managing over the last several years, right? We talked about load managing, these guys load managing, these guys missing games, these guys doing that. It's the star guys. It's the star players. It's not the role players, the other guys. We don't care about those guys missing games. We're talking about the top 10 players of the NBA. Those are the guys. Those are the stars, the superstars. Those are the guys that push the game forward. Those are the ones that people go to the arenas to see. You buy their jerseys. You buy their sneakers, right? They're the ones that are supposed to be making the game popular. They're supposed to be bringing the casual fans in. It's always supposed to be the star guys. The NBA goes where the star players take them. That's why we talk about the 90s as the golden era, because the stars were pushing the game forward. You had great all-time greats that showed up to work, that gave the effort. They didn't load mess. They showed up on the court. How are you going to push the game forward if you guys not show up on the court? And the numbers I have written down here, guys, are going to show and highlight why the game is suffering. One of the main reasons why the game is suffering. Why, we have these lopsided scores some nights. Why the teams are inconsistent. How consistent can you be when the star guys are not there? Your best players missing games constantly. And it's not just this season. We talk about these guys never play 82 games. Never. And I got the numbers to back it up. It's going to blow your mind, guys. So like I said, I compared the top 10 players according to ESPN from 2025. And I compared them to the top 10 players from 1996. I picked the year just out of random. 1996 I thought that was a good year. It's right in the middle of the era. You get a little mix of the older guys and the newer guys coming in the same way you have on ESPN's top 10 coming into this season. So I picked 1996 versus 2025. And we're going to highlight the top 10 players in 1996 versus the top 10 guys in 2025. How many games that they missed in 2025 versus how many games they missed in 1996 versus how many times those guys played 82 games. And I'm telling you guys right now, you are going to be blown by these numbers. Sorry, guys, excuse me. So, let's start this off. This is ESPN's top 10 coming into this season, guys. Their top 10. Nikola Jokic, number 1. He's 29 years old. He has missed 7 games this season. Nikola Jokic never played 82 games in the season, guys. Not once in his career. He's in, his 8th or 9th year. Has never played 82 games in the season, Nikola Jokic, and he's not going to do it this year. He's missed 7 games already, 7 games. We don't know if he's coming back for the next game or the game after that. I think a lot of these teams still have like 10 or 15 games left. So who knows that number's going to end up at if Nikola Jokic is coming back. Can anyone point to a significant injury that Nikola Jokic has had this season or in his career that has prevented him from playing 82 games any of these seasons? You can't point to that. But you guys want to come to me in the comments about Nikola Jokic this, Nikola Jokic that. The man's never played 82 games in a season, guys. Never once. So he is technically load managing. You can't point to a significant injury that would keep him out that often, but yet the man's never played 82 games in a season. And this year, like I said, he's missed 7 games this year. Okay, so like I said, you're hurting the game. Look at last night. The Lakers are playing the Nuggets. There's no Nikola Jokic, right? So that hurts the game. You're two of the star players, and the guy's not there. So you can't have a Nikola Jokic versus Luka Doncic because Nikola Jokic ain't there. You think about the game before that. You had Nikola Jokic out there with the Denver Nuggets. No Luka Doncic, no LeBron James, man. Right? This is what happened to the season. You have the Bucks play, no Damian Lillard, no Giannis. Right? You have this team play, this guy's out. So second was rank 2 was Luka Doncic. He's 25 years old. Luka Doncic is supposed to be in the prime of his life right now. 25 years old. That's the prime of your life, man. Your early 20s, man. I mean, my goodness, the man's missed 29 games. We know Luka Doncic doesn't keep himself in great shape, right? A lot of these guys. Do you think Nikola Jokic works out and exercises regularly? I don't see this. I don't see these guys exercising regularly or eating right. These guys just don't look like that to me. They just don't. That's why a lot of these guys are frail and they can't stay on the court because they're not doing everything in their power as a professional to prepare themselves for a season, fitness-wise, health-wise. They're not doing it. Luka Doncic doesn't take it serious. Everything's a joke to him because the NBA's a joke to him. 25 years old, has missed 29 games. How many times did Luka Doncic play 82 games in a season? You guys know? Never played 82 games in a season, Luka Doncic. Not even once, guys. The third ranked player was Giannis, who's 30 years old now. Giannis Antetokounmpo has missed 12 games this season. Once again, can you guys point to a significant injury that Giannis has had that has missed 12 games this year? And Giannis is becoming frail. We used to celebrate Giannis as being one of the tough guys, an old school type player. He didn't need to form super teams. He didn't cry and moan and make excuses. He was a two-way player. But now Giannis, over the last several years, has become very frail. Last year, he missed the entire playoffs. The year before that, he missed, I think, 3 of the 5 games in the playoffs. So Giannis is becoming frail over the last several years. I've talked about this before, right? Just going downhill. And I think the other players are rubbing off on someone like Giannis, right? I don't understand. This is what happens. This is what happens when you're playing around these kinds of guys. But he's missed 12 games. Do you guys know how many times Giannis has played 82 games in a season? How many seasons do you guys think Giannis has played 82 games? 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5. Never. Never, guys. Never. I didn't even realize that. The man's never played 82 games in a season, Giannis. Never once, guys. Not even one time. He's been in the NBA, 10 years now? 10 seasons? Never played 82 games. I was actually shocked by that. But once again, this is why the NBA suffers. The star guys are not out there. SGA was ranked 4th by ESPN. He's 26 years old. He missed 3 games this year. And once again, I've celebrated SGA for showing up to work more often than not. He only missed 3 games. Once again, he's not going to play 82 games. He's not even going to play 80. But this is where the bar is. The standard has been lowered for these guys versus the other guys in the past. But SGA only missing 3 games is great for this era, guys. Actually outstanding. Especially, like I said, SGA gives a two-way effort. On both sides, he gives the effort, only missed 3 games. But how many times did SGA play 82 games in a season, guys? Do you guys know? 1 time, his rookie year. That's the only time that SGA's played 82 games in a season. So once again, it's highlighting what I'm telling you guys. The star players continue to miss games. Every year, they're missing games. They're not playing 82 games. They're just not. Jason Tatum was ranked 5th. He's 26 years old. He's missed 6 games this year. And once again, can you guys point to a significant injury that Jason Tatum has had? No, these guys are dealing with soreness, and we get all that. That's what's going to happen. You're a professional basketball player. You're going to be sore. You're going to be dealing with a knee. You're going to be dealing with an elbow or a shoulder or a hamstring. You're going to be dealing with this stuff. You must be able to push through this stuff. You must be able to be a professional and have some level of grit and toughness, man. All this money you guys are getting paid, these guys can't show up. Jason Tatum, 6 games missed. But more importantly, how many seasons has Jason Tatum played 82 games? Anybody know? Never did, guys. Never once Jason Tatum played 82 games in a season, guys. Never once, man. Step about Steph Curry, who was ranked 6th. 36 years old. Steph Curry's missed 10 games this year, right? Steph Curry was a little inconsistent during the beginning of the year, the first half of the season, missing some games, dealing with some injury stuff or some ailing, nagging stuff. But once again, we all know Steph Curry's problem or the knock on him has been, or his kryptonite has been, his frailness, right? He's a very small, frail guy. He's not a huge person. He's like, 6'3", 180 pounds. So he's not this hulking guy. But once again, Steph Curry had to battle through ankle injuries towards the beginning of his career. People didn't know if he was ever going to be really, play to that level that he's gotten to. So he had to battle through these things and push through it. And Steph Curry was able to do that. But Steph Curry's never played 82 games in a season. Never once in his career. Never once, guys. And he's missed 10 games this year. So once again, Steph Curry's missed a lot of games in his career. Never played 82 games. Let's go to LeBron James, who we know is 40 years old. He was ranked 7th. We all know he was ranked 7th. We talk about that all the time. He was ranked 7th by ESPN. He's missed 10 games this year. We all know right now he's out with the quote-unquote groin injury. But LeBron James had load managed throughout this year. Right? Remember, he missed those games earlier? They didn't even know where he was. He just disappeared. Just wasn't there. Now LeBron James out again. Out with a groin injury, but meanwhile, LeBron James jumping around the sidelines, carrying on, doing all kinds of nonsense. But LeBron James missed 10 games this year. Once again, we all know how many times LeBron James played 82 games in a season, guys. You guys know the answer to that. 1 time in his career. But they promote his longevity and durability. They promote that even though the man's never played 82 games but 1 time. 1 time in 22 seasons. Not impressed at all. This shows LeBron James is a load manager. He's not that tough. He don't got the level of grit like a lot of these guys in the past did. They just don't, guys. James missed 10 games this year, played all 82 games one time. Absolute joke. Joel Embiid, I really have to go to Joel Embiid. 30 years old for Joel Embiid. He missed 50 games this year, man. 50 games for Joel Embiid. We all know Joel Embiid's a joke. He's never played 82 games. He's never even played more than, I don't believe he's ever played more than 72 games this season or 70 games this season, Joel Embiid. He ain't gonna slim 80, but never played 82 games in a season. We all know that. Kevin Durant was ranked 9th. He's 36 years old. He's missed 13 games this year, Kevin Durant. 13 games this year, Kevin Durant. Can you guys point to a significant injury? What happened to Kevin Durant? How he missed 13 games this year? He's out, right? We tweak here. Oh, he tweaked his knee. He tweaked his ankle. That's what these guys, they're dealing with soreness. They're dealing with this. This is what you're getting out from these guys, man. These guys are soft, man. How many times does Kevin Durant play 82 games in a season? One time, guys. One time this man played 82 games in a season, man. One time in his career. He was in the NBA for 17 years, I believe now. One time in all those years, you play 82 games. Once again, Kevin Durant, does he look like he exercises or eats right? Does he look like he takes care of himself? No, he doesn't. He hasn't changed. I guarantee you, Kevin Durant could not drop and give you 50 push-ups. I guarantee it. And I guarantee you, Kevin Durant couldn't do 10 dead hang pull-ups to save his life. I guarantee it, guys. Wouldn't be able to do it. He don't have the strength for it. Look at him. This guy's sad. See a sad-looking body, Kevin Durant. These guys don't take it serious, their health and their fitness. He's out 13 games. Played 82 games one time in his career. But he's a basketball god. Can't stay on the court. And then they had Anthony Edwards ranked 10th. And Anthony Edwards is 23 years old. And once again, the prime of his life right now, 23 years old. He's missed 3 games. Great for Anthony Edwards. No doubt about it. Missed 3 games. But really, how many games are you going to miss when all you do is go on the court and chuck up 11, 12 threes a game? Playing that lazy game of basketball that you play. But Anthony Edwards missed 3 games, which is great. But how many times did Anthony Edwards play all 82 games? How many times do you guys think he's played all 82 games? Never did, guys. Anthony Edwards has never played all 82 games in a season. And like I said, he's in the prime of his life right now. He's 23 years old. If you can't play 82 games at 21 years old, 22 years old, 23, 24, 25, how the hell are you going to play 82 games at 30, 31, 32, 33 years old? You ain't going to be able to do it. And that's what I'm highlighting here. These guys are not built like that. And remember, these are the top 10 players coming into this season. These are supposed to be the stars and the superstars of the NBA. These are supposed to be the guys that are pushing the game forward, that are uplifting the game, that are making the casual fans want to come in and watch. These guys are supposed to be that. But then on the court, to do that. So like I said, you have games where this team comes into town, so-and-so's out. This team comes into town, so-and-so's out. Let's say you turn the TV, these guys are out. So, like I said, teams are winning games playing against nobodies. Oh, they're playing against the team. On paper, the matchup looks good. Then you find out these guys are out. So, what's it combined for, guys? It combines for 143 missed games. 143 missed games for the top 10 guys in the league. Just the top 10 guys. They missed 143 games. Now we know Joel Embiid. Let's take Joel Embiid out of this. So let's go to the top 9 guys. Let's take out Joel Embiid's missed 50 games. He missed 50 games. Let's take that out. It still leaves 96 games, guys. 96 games. So, in essence, the top 9 players of the NBA this season have missed more than a season's worth of games. A season's worth of games? 96 games? Insane. Now, let's think about this even further. How many times have these guys combined for an 82-game season? It's going to blow your mind, guys. 3 times those top 10 guys I've read off have combined for 82 games. 3 times. 1 for LeBron James, 1 for Kevin Durant, 1 for SGA. No, none for Luka Doncic, none for Nikola Jokic, none for Anthony Edwards, none for Jason Tatum, none for Steph Curry, none for Embiid, none for Giannis. So 3 times those guys combined for 82 games. So once again, that shows in hindsight why we don't give these guys the benefit of the doubt. So when I tell you, can you name me the significant injury that so-and-so has been dealing with that he missed these games? The reason why I'm saying that is because, once again, you show me why these guys are missing games. We're not giving them the benefit of the doubt because they never there. If Nikola Jokic had 4 or 5 seasons of 82 games, and over the last couple of years he's missed some games here and there, then you give him the benefit of the doubt. The man showed to work a lot of those seasons, right? He put in work for a lot of those years. Never did that, though. Luka Doncic, if he played 82 games a couple times in his career, maybe you give him the benefit of the doubt because you can say, hey, man, he bowed through these seasons. Never did that. Giannis, same thing. Never did it. Never bowed through this stuff. You talk about LeBron James. All this stuff, they hype LeBron James up. This man can't play 82 games a season. But one time? Now, this one I'm going to blow your mind, guys. I'm going to blow your mind with these numbers here. We're going to compare this once again to the 1996 NBA season. I picked that season at random. I was trying to find a medium spot between some of the older players and some of the younger players. That's what I was trying to do, right? So like you had in the other list, you had the older guys like the Steph Currys, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, but then you had some of the medium guys, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, right? Some of these guys who are 29, 30 years old. But then you also had some of the young guys like SGA, Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards. These guys are, 23, 25, 26 years old. So I try to find a balance with some of the older guys and some of the younger guys, right? But I landed on 96. Now, the way that I figured the top 10 guys was not me. I did the top 10 guys based off of the All-NBA teams that year. So the top 10 guys on the All-NBA, there's 5 guys on All-NBA 1 and 5 guys on the All-NBA second team. That's how I picked the top 10 guys for 96. Just to keep it, like I said, I didn't finagle this or try to, create my own list and try to cheat it out. I did the top 10 guys based off the All-NBA first team in 96 and the All-NBA second team. Those are the top 10 guys I went with, guys. Okay, to me, that was a pretty clear, unbiased way to pick. So, number 1, Michael Jordan was 32 years old in 1996. 0 games missed. We know that. 0 games missed. Hakeem Olajuwon, 33 years old in that season in 1996. He missed 10 games. All right. Not too bad, Hakeem Olajuwon. You're a big man, right? Centers often miss games. We get that. Hakeem Olajuwon missed 10 games. But I'm going to blow you guys' mind. So he missed 10 games in 1996. Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh, but let's go back to the Jordan for a second. How many times did Michael Jordan play 82 games in a season, guys? We all know 9 times. 9 times. Michael Jordan played 82-game season. So once again, highlighting and showing Michael Jordan doing, going out there and giving the effort, showing up to work, pushing the game forward because you were there to push the game forward, lift the game up because you guys were there. Hakeem Olajuwon, like I said, missed 10 games. How many times did Hakeem Olajuwon play 82 games in a season? He played 82 games in a season 4 separate occasions, guys. 4 times. All right? So once again, Hakeem Olajuwon gets the benefit of the doubt. He can miss those 10 games and it's not a big deal because he's played 82 games multiple times in his career, which shows and proves that he'll try and try to show up to work more often than not. Remember, I told you guys, it's not necessarily about playing the 82 games every year. Guys are going to miss games. We get that. It's about the want to play the 82 games. Those guys, more often than not, did everything in their power to show up. These guys today do everything in their power to not show up, guys. And that's the facts. David Robinson, I had number 3 here. He was 30 years old in 1996. 0 games missed from David Robinson. 0 games missed, guys. How many times did Dave Robinson play 82 games in a season? You guys know? 4 times Dave Robinson played 82 games in a season. Once again, showing up to work and going out there and giving the effort. Karl Malone had number 4, 32 years old, 0 games missed. We know Karl Malone was always there. The man was just durable. Much greater durability than LeBron James. 0 games missed. How many times did Karl Malone play 82 games in a season? 10 times, guys. 10 times. 10 times. Then I had Gary Payton here. Gary Payton was 27 years old. He missed 1 game that year. 1 game in 1996, guys. And he played 82 games. I didn't even realize this. Gary Payton played 82 games 9 times in his career, guys. 9 times. And remember, these guys are two-way players. Gary Payton, Karl Malone, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Michael Jordan. Look how many times they played 82 games. Look how many games they missed. And they're two-way players. Two-way players. I had John Stockton at number 6, guys. John Stockton missed 0 games. We know John Stockton, Karl Malone, those guys are always there, man. You turn the TV on, they're going to be there. John Stockton, 0 games missed in 1996. I think John Stockton was, 32 or 33 years old in 96. 16 times this man played 82 games. I mean, John Stockton really embarrasses these guys this year, man, in this era. I mean, 16 times this man played 82 games. That's unheard of now. No one's even going to sniff that, guys. Insane. These are guys I grew up watching. Scottie Pippen, I had at 7 here. Scottie Pippen was 30 years old in 1996. He missed 5 games that season. 5 games, which is great. 5 games. And Scottie Pippen played 82 games 5 times. 5 times in his career, Scottie Pippen played 82 games. Once again, Scottie Pippen a two-way player, giving effort on both sides of the ball. As Shawn Kemp at number 8 here, he was 26 years old in 1996. He missed 3 games that year, 3 games. And in his career, Shawn Kemp played 82 games 2 times in his career. 2 times. So Shawn Kemp played more times or more games of 82 games in his career than LeBron James did. 2 times, Shawn Kemp. At Grant Hill. Grant Hill was 23 years old, right? I tell you, I'm trying to get a mix of the younger and the older generation mixing there. Grant Hill, we all know the injury problems that Grant Hill would have in his career. But Grant Hill in 1996 was 23 years old. He only missed 2 games that season. And somehow, some way, Grant Hill, who has the injury issues, we know, he still managed to have 1 time playing 82 games in his career. 1 time. It's the same as LeBron James. Grant Hill and LeBron James have played 82 games in this season the same amount of times. Exposed heavily. That was Grant Hill. And then at 10, I had Penny Hardaway. Man, there's no specific order, guys. I just wrote the top 10 guys from the All-NBA first team to All-NBA second team. No specific order here. Now, the ESPN rankings was a 1 through 10, the way they did it. But I had Penny Hardaway here. He was 24 years old in 1996, missed 0 games that year. Now, we all know, once again, Penny Hardaway's issues with injuries, but he missed 0 games that year. You know how many times Anthony Hardaway played 82 games in a season, guys? 2 times. See, Anthony Hardaway is one of those guys that get brought up in the what ifs. You know, what if Penny Hardaway? What if Grant Hill? What if Derrick Rose? What if Bill Walton? What if Len Bias? What if this guy? This man still managed to play 82 games in a season, more than LeBron James. Insane, guys. Exposed. So now this is where the numbers are going to blow your mind, guys. Now remember what we said about the guys from this season, from this era. These guys have combined. Remember, we're not going to count Joel Embiid. We won't count Joel Embiid. I'll give you guys some mercy here. So they combined for 96 games missed, over a season of missed games, guys. Those star players, those top 9 guys. And they played 82 games in a season 3 times. That's what they all combined for. 3 times. Hakeem Olajuwon did that by himself, more than that by himself. David Robinson did that more by himself. Scottie Pippen did more by himself. Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Gary Payton. All these guys played more than 82 games, more than all these guys combined. All right? So now, those top 10 guys of the 1996 season, guys, you know how many games they missed? Remember, these guys today missed 96. You know how many games those guys missed, guys? They combined for 21 games missed. And 10 of those games came from Hakeem Olajuwon that season. 21 games missed, guys, for the top 10 guys, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. So when you have the top guys showing up to work every single night, essentially, it's going to help push the game forward. It's going to keep the game exciting, keep the game up there, bring in the casual fans. These guys are always there. 21 games missed. That's it. And then this was really going to blow it up, guys. This is what really exposes these guys right now in this era. How many seasons of 82 games did those guys combine for, guys? Do you guys know? They combined for 62 seasons. 62 seasons of 82 games? You guys remember what these guys have combined for? 3. They combined for 3 seasons of 82. These guys in 96, at that point in time in their careers, they had combined for 62 seasons of 82 games. That's called showing up to work. That's called loving the game. That's called pushing the game forward. That's called the golden era, y'all. That's what that's called. And one more thing I want to mention before we end this video. Those guys that I mentioned, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, John Stockton, Scottie Pippen. To me, those are the top 7 guys I put down. All those guys are two-way players, two-way superstars. These guys are elite defenders, elite defenders. Some of the great defenders in the history of the game. When you talk about the other list that I had there, you talk about these guys, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards. These guys are not defenders. These guys are an all-time great. Nikola Jokic never made an all-defensive team. Luka Doncic never made an all-defensive team. Steph Curry never made an all-defensive team. Jay Tatum never made an all-defensive team. Kevin Durant never made an all-defensive team. Anthony Edwards never made an all-defensive team. Those guys are not defenders. When you talk about some of the guys I just mentioned, those guys were all-time great two-way players. And somehow, some way, even though they were given so much effort on both sides of the ball, they still managed to show for all of those games, all of those seasons. So remember, guys, the star players, the top 10 guys in the league are still missing a lot of games, and that's part of the reason why the league suffers. And that's why I will never compare these guys over the last 10, 15 years. Over the last 10 years, I'm not comparing these guys to guys in the past, man. It ain't the same what those guys were doing. Those guys show up to work, man. They gave the effort way more often, and the numbers verify this. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.